Yo, what up, Day Night Gang? It's your boy AM coming to you with an AM vlog. And today, what I'm going to be talking about is my everyday carry, what's inside my bag. So, for those that know, I used to rock a sling for a long time, but I switched over to this messenger bag. It comes to you from Timbuktu. It's their classic messenger. As always, I get everything in black. The reason why I switched over to this is I was looking for something to carry my iPad in. But this is basically my everyday bag that I've been using for the past 5-6 months. And so I'm just going to give you an idea of what's inside my bag. There's little straps here on the bag that you can connect extra things to it. You can roll up a jacket and use these little straps here to put onto the actual messenger bag itself, as you can see it right here. If I'm taking my GoPro with me, I like to have it connected to my bag. And there's been several times when I've been traveling where I just put it in onto the device like this, and it just holds nicely in place. Especially when I'm going through the airport, it's been really kind of a little nice way of carrying this bag around with me. Overall, I really like this messenger bag. I think it's pretty cool. As you can see here, it has this strap and it has this little connecting device here that you can adjust it on the fly. It doesn't totally come off, so that's kind of a weird thing. I wish it had like a little buckle on it of some sort, so you can easily take it off and on, but it doesn't have it. It just has this little locking mechanism here on the side to hold the strap in place. And then it has this little shoulder pad here to make you feel a little more comfortable. I really don't care about the shoulder pad, to be honest with you. It doesn't really serve a function for me, but I use it. And then here on the back side, there's this little loop here that you can attach more stuff to it, or use it as like a handle. On the front, as I was mentioning, there's another little handle here, or you can connect something to the bottom of that. And usually when I'm traveling, I'll carry my GoPro with me, and I usually keep it on this little long device so that I can be able to like extend it out and use it in cool angles and things like that. For the most part, I just use this GoPro extension. I actually quite like it a bit. It's pretty nice. It's made by Jovi. And then as we go into the actual messenger bag, it has Velcro here in the front, which kind of keeps the little lid in place so it doesn't just like flop around all over the place, which is nice. But it's also very loud, so it's not very stealthy. So there's been some times where I've been trying to open it up and do it kind of sneaky, but it makes that loud Velcro sound, so not really cool. So what I have in here is my iPad. This is the main reason why I got this messenger bag. This is they make them in different sizes. You can have a laptop, but I got one that was small, so it could just fit my iPad perfectly. There's really not a lot of iPad bags out there, or even sling iPads, so which is kind of a shame. They mostly come in like laptop size, and those are like the messenger bags. I wish that there was a sling that could fit, as an iPad, because it'd be really nice to just have a little larger size one as such. But there really isn't that holds a iPad in place, because this thing kind of just like sits in there. I have my pencil on there, and it just stays in place. I've never had an issue with it falling off or anything like that, because the lid actually, has a little bit of give on the top. So if you want to like get one of these for your iPad, it's actually pretty good. There's the iPad Pro. That's what I carry inside. Has its own dedicated pocket. I also carry with me my notebook. So this is from Bear & Fig. It's this cool little case that holds a notebook in there, and then it has a really awesome, cool pencil. I don't know if I ever showed this before, but this is their little writing pencil. It actually writes really, really well. And then I also got a ruler in here. And then I also have another notebook just in case I want to make other types of notes that I don't want to keep into the hardcover book. I use this more as a scratch pad, and then this is kind of where I put more of my concrete ideas in here, or just things that are really interesting. So like, just put it in like budgets and things like that. And it's really nice because it's all contained into this little case that you can carry with you, and you can toss it into like different bags and different things like that. And there's a little pocket here in the front, which you can put other stuff, but I really don't use the front pocket. Mainly I just use these pockets here. I have my little ruler here, my pen, my hardcover notebook, and then an extra notebook. And then I also got stickers that I like to keep it here just in case if I want to like stick it on stop signs and things like that.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Something else that I like to carry sometimes with me is my Switch, and so I've been using this case for years and years and years. I think it's probably one of the coolest cases I ever got. It's hard on the top, so it protects it, and you don't really need anything else. There's a little cushion inside to keep the screen nice, but I have a screen protector on it, and then it just keeps everything in there. There's a little slot here for the games. I don't put any games in it because everything I got is pretty much downloaded onto my Switch. I don't ever buy, physical games. And then it just has like a little soft interior so it doesn't scratch your device or anything like that. And it fits the size perfectly. It just stores into the bag fairly nice. And then here is my modded Switch, which is pretty awesome with this transparent glacier clear case, which is awesome. So it goes in like that. It's a good way to carry the device around. Just zip it up, toss it in there. One thing I like to do with all my stuff is keep everything pretty much organized in self-contained containers. As you can see here, my notebook's in a self-contained container, my Switch is in a self-contained container. Everything is just, I like having to have that modular feel to it, of pulling things out, put it in there. I carry it with me pretty much everywhere I go. It is my AirPods Pro 2. I got this from D Brands, pretty cool. I like their stuff, especially their phone cases are really, really nice. And then there's my iPods, or AirPods that are right there, not iPods. Something that I also carry with me sometimes, I don't carry with me too often, but every once in a while I'll carry with me is these two things. I have a flashlight right here, if I need to have a flashlight with me, and I also carry sometimes with me a knife. I don't have one with a sharp tip, so it's not aggressive, but it's does the job, does it fairly well. I will sometimes pack this with me depending on what I have planned for the day. And then that's pretty much inside for the main compartment here. As you can see in here, it's pretty substantial in the size of what you can pack in there. As you can tell from the size, it has kind of like this triangular shape. So then at the bottom of it, it gets wide, and then it kind of gets narrow on the top, which is nice because it keeps everything contained inside so it doesn't flip-flop all over the place. But as you can see inside here, there's like this little net thing right here that they have inside. This is where I put all of my, I put my AirPods into that little net part. And then there's another little container here that's more of like the same material as the inside. And supposedly you're supposed to put like a water bottle in there, but I find it doesn't really hold a water bottle too well because it's kind of on the small side. Maybe if like a can of Coke or something, that you can do that. And then also in that pocket, I always carry like an extra mask in there, so just in case. I usually wear a mask when I go to public places, and so sometimes I forget. And as long as good as you have one in your bag, your everyday carry, you don't forget to have it. So I carry in here my Playdate, which is basically like a monochromatic Game Boy. And it's actually a pretty cool little device. The games on here are really fun, and they keep releasing more games. So I carry that with me. As you can see here in the corner, it says new games available. Pretty awesome little device. Uses USB-C to charge. Pretty fun. Good way to kill time. Sometimes, and then I always carry this little battery pack. It can charge your phone one time, which is pretty much all I need it for. If I use my phone quite a bit, I'll need to charge it, and then this does that. It pretty much gets it to like 99%, then it dies. Has a little built-in stand so you can keep it on your desk while it's charging. And then on the inside, there's also a little pocket here, a little zipper. I don't know what to put in there, so I always leave it empty so it can just stay flush with the bag. But if you have like any documents, like a passport or anything sensitive that you don't want falling out and you want to keep secure, there's a little section for that right there. And all you have to do is just zip it up. And then here in the front, there's also another little pocket here. I keep my glasses in there just so I can look cool wherever I go. I've been wearing a lot of glasses. Sunglasses lately. I typically like to get Vans sunglasses because one, they're really cheap. Two, if you lose them, you don't feel bad because they're not that expensive. And they look kind of cool too. So I think it's, for the price of the money and the quality that you get, it's not too bad. They're not that expensive. They look cool, and then you throw them in there like that, and you don't have to worry about if you scratch the lens or anything like that. I recommend these all Vans sunglasses. They're pretty awesome. And then here, right in the front, we have a little zipper pocket too as well. This is for smaller items. Several things I keep inside. Some more stickers, just in case I need to like stick it on things. I'll have extra stickers inside of there. And then I also carry the essentials, which is my lactose pills. I am lactose intolerant, so you know, sometimes when you're out and about and you want to get that ice cream and you want to get yourself in trouble, it's best to have these on hand. So I always carry a couple of these in all of my bags, just in case I want to get down with the cheese or with the dairy products. And then right here we have this little thing that connects to your keys, but I typically don't have a lot of keys on me, so I just put my AirTag on there. It's just a nice little way to keep track of your bag so you don't actually lose it. And so that is pretty much all of my everyday carry that I have for my bag. And just let me go through as I pack it away to kind of give you how easy it is to make sure that you have everything with you. Several things that I do like about the bag, that it is kind of a nice shape, and there's a lot of thought that was put into it in the actual designs, but there's some things that I would like to change about it. The Velcro is really nice, but it's also very loud, as like I said. Second thing is, I don't know why there's these little pocket things in here. I get it's extra like storage areas, but it kind of tends to like stick out inside of the bag, so it makes the actual, you know, inside smaller than it needs to be. And so if I were to design it, I would probably like get rid of those little inside areas and just have more volume inside. And then I just put all my stuff in there, and it's pretty easy to get it all going into the bag. Another thing that I like particularly about this bag is that it's made from this like really nice canvas. It's like really thick, and you know, it's really durable, so that there's no issues with like it ever like breaking or ripping or things like that. So notebook goes in there, the switch goes in here, and then the iPad just easily slips inside. And then on my person, I really just keep a couple of things on me. I have my cell phone, and I have my watch, and if I do have some keys, I'll just keep it in my pocket, because I usually just carry, you know, just the house keys and maybe a car key, and that's pretty much it. So it's not like I'm carrying like a lot of things. And then it just closes up easily. And then if you just need to have to strap on your GoPro so you're ready to run and go out and about, it's pretty easily contained in this little bag. And then there's another thing that I would love to have on this particular bag is to have a pocket on the back side, because sometimes, like, you know, you want to put your cell phone not necessarily inside the bag because you have to unbuckle it and then unvelcro it. It'd be nice to have like a little soft pocket here so you can slide your cell phone inside of it. This is gonna be it for my everyday carry. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like it. Hopefully I'm able to find another sling bag that can fit my iPad. That's something that I'm kind of on the hunt for. If you find it out there, let me know in the comments. And then other than that, I give you a big fat peace.